Здорово, здорово, YouTube! Всем хай, всем кукуськи, всем доброго времени суток. Мы продолжаем с вами проходить Hogwarts Legacy. У нас 9-я серия уже, да, и мы сегодня, наверное, отправимся по сюжету опять. Потому что, в принципе, можно вот этот квест сделать с вот этим квестом сделать, да. Они несложные, у нас появилась метла, мы довольно быстро их можем потенциально сделать. Но мне что-то лень, поэтому давайте мы пойдем выручай комнату. Вот она где-то. Какой телепорт нам нужен? Вот этот или вот этот? Наверное, вот этот. Посмотрим, ладно. Еще перетпшимся. Идь, отдайте камеру. Блять, наверх. Еще когда-нибудь мы научимся взламывать замки. И когда-нибудь я погуглю, как эти двери открываются. Я до сих пор не разобрался, к сожалению, как это сделать. Ну, когда-нибудь. Либо хотя бы принцип узнать. Примерно, плюс-минус. Можно не лагать, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Сверху или снизу, ну ладно, не ебет.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Правильно, бабку, если что, не жалко. Пусть первая идет.
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real
Она
need.
очень нужна. Согласен.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Ага.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness.
Эть.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
О боже, бля. А чё за лунные камни?
Revelio.
Э. По-моему, я хуйню сделал, да? А он так двигается просто. А ну-ка. О, то, что я искал. Кайф. Всего на 2 хуже. Балдеж.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Что за камни лунные? О, кайф. Сортировать святое.
Revelio.
Там все равно, кроме
How
голды,
does
больше ничего
anyone
нет.
other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
Ключ.
Was that a golden snitch?
А, это снич.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. I
Ладно,
hope that
интересно.
house elf can find us in here.
За этим мешком лезть вообще, надо насрать на него.
Revelio.
Не.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description.
О, ткацкий
Excellent.
станок.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Идентифицировать снаряжение. Плащ хуже моего. Как это
You'll
возможно?
find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Так. Как плащ может быть? Действительно может быть. Как выглядит? Точно плащ. Больше на пальто похож. О! Урононосимость с помощью Круцева. Хуя на 52! Вау, вот это шапка. Но я не хочу носить шапки. Шапка ёбнутая, конечно, 17 уровень. Сильно. Что за... Вот это реально похоже на просто на блядь, на дилдо. Я не знаю, но... Ну реально на дилдо похоже, ну что?
I imagine the
Фиолетовая
desk
ручка, просто
description will
шок.
come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Трансфигурация. Зелье, травология, средства для содержания, на стену, ковры, мебель, украшения. Все понял. Стол определения. Один может быть только. Окей. Прикольно, что визуал дают выбрать. Чуть вот такой. Ну, хорошо. Понял. Блять, ну мне не нравится. Можно еще глубже его утопить? Отключить привязку. О. Отключить привязку. Ну, я удерживаю Ctrl. Ничего не понимаю. О, идеально. Так. Давайте тоже синий, чё.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Я могу?
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Я просто хочу тоже синюю ее. Я бы вообще в одно место их поставил бы. Почему вот его нельзя глубже поставить? Удобно, когда они все в одном месте, типа, и все. Ладно, оставим его здесь, пусть здесь стоит. Так, значит, мне надо... Нет, мне не надо. Бадьян посадить, пусть растет. Здесь мне надо сделать зелье максима. 30 секунд. Пусть делается, пока поговорим.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Ты готова? Готово. Так, и зелье фокусирующее нужно. С фокусирующим зельем сложнее. А чё, он по одной делается только? О боже, ладно.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Наколдуйте. Пять предметов улучшений, да, каких-либо. Для пола и для стен, да? Хуяк. Симметрия нахуй! Так. Допустим. И ковры. О, бля. О, синий ковер. А можно размер изменить? Совсем маленький можно сделать, да, прям? О, кайф. Ковры, конечно, кеквейт. Почему я вот сюда не могу поставить? И вот Сюда не могу поставить, а вот сюда могу поставить. Как это работает, блин? Посередине глобус, бля.
Shall we move on?
Бля. А можно больше глобус сделать? Подождите, подождите. Подожди. Вернись. Блядь, где это было? Вот здесь. О. О, можно. Огромный глобус хочу. В середине нахуй комната. Ща, подождите. Хуяк, вот такой глобус, бля, посередине, вот так вот. Хуяк. Достаточно посередине. Ну слушайте, я четенько попал. Ебать, глобус балдежный. Не знаю, нахуя мне глобус, просто глобус.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured
Стиль,
item
цвет
and
и
perform the
размер.
altering spell.
Бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум. Да, хорошо. Цвет, да?
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Измените балкон и пол в комнате. Ща.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
О, кайф.
quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of
Спасибо за
possibilities.
бесполезные
Indeed.
спылы. Спасибо,
No matter
спасибо.
how much time I spend here, the
Благодарочка.
room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Спасибо. Кайф. 180 опыта всего. Так, ладно, что там дальше? Что там дальше? Встретиться с Себастьяном. Ну, фокусирующее зелье мы пока не можем достать. На него нужны ресурсы, которых у меня нет. Пиздец. Ну, мы добежали до квеста, все, слава богу.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
Слава богу,
has.
добежали, блин.
Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Пошли, пошли, что-то.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
А чё он не пошел?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize this. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one. especially ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
Avada Kedavra!
Like the
Блядь.
blasting curse. Professors say it's not an
Блядь,
appropriate
извините.
spell to teach students.
Нихуя себе.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
Ну,
My
чуть-чуть
thoughts
ультануть
exactly.
можно.
A
Почему
spell
нет?
like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not
Это
banned.
ужасно.
To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic,
Бля, стыдно так,
but you should
пиздец.
learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Bleh. Да.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Конечно. А что делает? Дальнобойная вспышка. О,
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther. Nice work. That's it. Well done.
мне вот это больше нравится. Кайфовый спел. Но он,
I
наверное,
have to
меньше
say,
урона
I
наносит.
enjoyed that.
The first time
Относительно
Ominous and I
инцендио.
practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Побольше
This
бы
is
таких
exactly the type of
спелов.
magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me about the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Да го расскажем,
promise
а?
to keep this
Посмотрим, что
between
будет.
us.
Интересно.
I
Я бы
trusted you
рассказал.
with knowledge of the secret
знаю.
Undercroft.
Почему-то
You
хочется ему
can trust
доверять.
me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Покиньте крипту.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Ой,
You
ой.
there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Не
Why
будем
should I trust
нагнетать.
You just betrayed Sebastian.
Ну а
I
что?
was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Бедняга.
Revelio.
18 уровень. Так, давайте глянем на заклинание. У нас новый спел появился. При использовании выпускает небольшие огненные снаряды, которые самонаводятся на врагов. Балдеж. И один перк у нас есть, да, но мы пока не будем его бахать. Да и некуда. Честно говоря, не особо хочется. Так, что-то в испытаниях. О, вот это. Получить награду. Ну это все, не знаю, это просто так же. Оно же не как снаряжение идет. О, какие ужасные перчатки. Какая ужасная броня. Кстати, не такая уж ужасная. Чё, да я знаю, что у меня есть перк бесплатный, спасибо. Совиная почта. О боже. Ну, кто захочет почитать, почитает. Мне очень интересно. Тем более, что, да, ничего интересного там, собственно, нет. Так. Ну чё, квесты дадут? Хорошо. Ядовитую мандрагору используем Вингардиум Левиоса. Что вам удалось обнаружить? Так. Окей, пойдемте еще посмотрим на этот квест. Зарашим чуть сюжеточку. Почему бы и нет, собственно, да, дальше уже видно будет, посмотрим, как пойдет. Пока что есть возможность сюжеточку подрашивать, подрашиваем ее.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Подождем? Хули нет-то?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Так.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Частично.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Взглянем на карту. Разумеется.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
По-моему, она встречалась с ним, да.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Окей. Без Б, братик. Карта действительно неплохо сделана. Красивая, игра очень красивая. Она очень кайфово нарисована. То есть сама игра, типа. Она реально очень красивая. О, блядь. Ну, это уже будет в следующей серии. И, наверное, мы сделаем 2 сайта, которые вот сюда нас ведут, да? Вот здесь один у нас, и, по-моему, где-то по пути вот здесь еще будет один. Ну, короче, это мы сделаем по пути уже в следующей серии. Поэтому всем спасибо. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел эту серию. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока.